Alright folks, so two new toys. I got this thing here, which is the Bowden bee bender. It looks kind of like a, I don't know, like a nail clipper or something that's screwed into the bridge. And I got this because I saw it online and I said, oh, this looks cool. It's not expensive. I think it was like 150 or something. But and I thought maybe I would use this when I go on my... I'm thinking that I'll take this guitar to England when I do the tour of England. So, and probably also play it in the Blue Oyster Cult shows, in addition to the Agents of Fortune guitar. But after installing it, I realized that there's a couple things, drawbacks with this. Number one is that it moves around. And as it moves, it can pop the string out of the slot here in the bridge. So that's not going to work for live because I get a little crazy. I jump around and stuff. So, but I'm not sending it back. It's great. You know, I'll use it in the studio. I have another Acoustasonic, a tele, and I'm going to put this on the tele, which makes more sense anyway. A bee bender on a Jazzmaster, whoever does that. So. But I also got a hip shot for drop D. And I got some other things with this. But the other thing that I am showing off today is this this little Martin guitar. It's a beautiful little thing. It's very inexpensive. I think it was like 300 or something, and I've used it. I've done the Nashville tuning on it, so it has that great sound. And I used it to play the chords on this song, but you wouldn't normally do that. You would use it to double. This is what they do. They play a guitar, an acoustic guitar, right, or electric guitar, like chordal guitar, like that's a little out of tune. But you would do it on acoustic guitar, and then you would double it with this, and it would sound like a gigantic 12-string. The tuning is this. I've talked about Nashville tuning, and I had another guitar which was a horrible guitar. This one plays great, sounds great. It's very small, so the strings aren't too tight, you know, when you tune them up to that higher note. And so I'm enjoying that quite a bit. Another thing, hey, what do you guys think about Blackpink? Just a non sequitur here, but Blackpink, I know very little about them. They're on the cover of this month's Rolling Stone. You see them, and the only thing I know about Blackpink is my favorite drummer, favorite female drummer. Well, I don't know, one of my favorites, because I also like Taylor Gordon, the Pocket Queen. She's great too. But Aeon, the Korean drummer, she's a heavy metal drummer, and she did a heavy metal version of a Blackpink song about a year and a half ago, and that was the first time I ever heard of them. So anyway, I'm reading this article in Rolling Stone. It's kind of interesting. I mean, they go through the whole you know, it's kind of like what they do with the boy bands, you know, training, but it's a little different because they do their own thing. They write their own songs, and they have a lot of input into what they do as a group. But one of the girls, Rose, said something that struck me, which was, she said, the first time I heard myself recorded, it was amazing. I just thought it was just the greatest sound ever. And after that one time, there's always a part of me that is not satisfied. Well, Rose, or Rose from Blackpink, I have a message for you. That's how it is. I remember distinctly the first time I heard myself. I was at my Eddie Basnett. Eddie Basnett was a bass player in the Regal Tones, and he got himself a tape recorder, and we recorded ourselves playing something. I don't know, a jam, or I don't know. No, I don't think we jammed back then, but we were attempting to play some kind of song, and we heard it. We were so happy. We were dancing. We were jumping up and down, and that's it. It never got better than that. It was like, oh, But yeah, the first time you hear yourself, it doesn't sound anything like what you. The first time I ever heard my voice recorded, like speaking like I am to you right now, I hated the way it sounded. But I've gotten used to it over the years when I'm doing these vlog things. So let's see what else. So yeah, the news is that I'm going to be playing with Blue Oyster Cult 3 nights in September. That's very exciting for me. This time, unlike the Agents of Fortune thing where they just sort of added me on, I get to have some input into what we're going to do. So that's really great, actually. So I'm looking forward to that, and maybe there'll be a few surprises in all of that thing. All you jaded Blue Oyster Cult fans that have seen the band like 600 times, I guarantee this is going to be different. This is definitely going to be a different Blue Oyster Cult show. So, and it's almost sold out. If you're on the fence about this, you better get on the stick. I'm having to beg for tickets for my friends, and we're going to pay. It's going to be a big crowd. It's going to be a great crowd. So, I'm very excited about that. And what else? That's about it. I don't really have time to do questions this week, so I'll do that next week. And until then, have a great week. Albert Bouchard signing out. Most Cowbell.